Alright, Shalom. First, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Hashem yahawashi, double honors to the elders, great millstone, and rule well, that have been pushing this word for years, and third to the Akim out there from the four corners of the globe. And I have this article here, alright, and it reads, contacting alien life forms in the universe could invite them to rule Earth, alright, and hey, E, I got some news for you. Alright. The only thing that's coming, alright, on a UFO, alright, that you ignorantly call a UFO, alright, but the elite know that they're the chariots of the Most High, alright, is our Lord and Savior yahawashi, alright, and He is going to rule Earth, alright, and the nation of Israel as well. Alright, so really, alright, Esau is afraid of yahawashi coming back, man. Alright, now did a video a few days ago, alright, on a similar subject, alright, but this is truly what Esau is afraid of, alright, yahawashi coming back, alright. That's why they're using their telescopes and all this and all that, because they're trying to prepare, alright. But there is no preparing, all right? You're going to lose this third world war, all right, to Russia, and yahawashi is going to be the cleanup man, all right? He's going to take all your crowns, all right? So here it is. All right, in the article, the title of the article reads, contacting alien life forms in the universe could invite them to rule Earth, all right? So it reads, NASA's new James Webb Space Telescope will allow scientists to look even further and deeper into space. But if we find alien life and attempt to make contact, it could have dire consequences. A top scientist said contacting alien life is a terrible idea, and his words have been interpreted as a warning of inviting other species to rule Earth. It comes as NASA's James Webb Space Telescope is set to launch later this year, and it will peek into worlds at the far reaches of the universe, reports the next Webb. Currently, the Hubble Space Telescope is Earth's most famous piece of space-seeing technology, but the JWST will go much further. Such is the power of NASA's new telescope that some scientists fear it could disturb alien species that are unaware of our existence, and maybe they will not all be friendly. Hey man, Yahawashi's return is not going to be friendly, alright? He's coming to take, alright, all the crowns, man. He's coming to conquer, alright? So, hey man, Esau, you're doing a bad job of that. All right, and this is what he's coming on right there. Hey, right there, man. It's like you, brothers. That's what he's coming on, right? A picture right there. All right. String theorist Mikio Kaku said the observer that the new telescope will allow people to look at thousands of planets, but we should think carefully about reaching out to their inhabitants. Mikio Kaku said soon we'll have the Webb telescope up in orbit and we'll have thousands of planets to look at. And that's why I think the chances are quite high that we may make contact with an alien civilization. All right, and those planets are reserved for what? All right, Israel. All right, in my father's house are many mansions. All right, like Yahawashi said, man. All right, and they're reserved for Israel. All right, we're going to have all those planets. All right. There are some colleagues of mine that believe we should reach out to them. I think that's a terrible idea. We all know what happened to Montezuma when he met Cortez in Mexico so many hundred years ago. Alright, now personally, I think that aliens out there will be friendly, but we can't gamble on it. So I think we will make contact, but we should do it very carefully. Alright, I'm gonna jump straight to the scriptures. Alright, this is grab a few. Alright. This is Revelation 6:2. Alright. And I saw, and behold, a white horse, and he that sat on him had a bow, and a crown was given unto him, and he went forth conquering and to conquer. Alright. And who is that talking about? That's yahawashi on a chariot. Alright. Which Esau calls a UFO. Alright. And hey, he's gonna be one angry so-called black man. Alright. And it's like this is Revelation 1:7. Alright. Behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him, and all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him. Even so be it. Alright. So, hey man, that's the conquering right there. Alright. Yahawashi is coming back. Alright, for vengeance. Alright. To take those crowns, to conquer. Alright. And it says right here, alright, in Revelation 19:11, alright, as well. And I saw heaven open, and behold, a white horse, and he that sat upon him was called Faithful and True, and it was in righteousness he doth judge and make war. His eyes were a alright, and there go that white horse again. Alright. And the angels also are in those chariots. Alright, and then leader Esau know this, man. Alright, it's like you, brothers. Alright, and it says, sat upon, and he that sat upon him was called Faithful and True, and in righteousness he does judge and make war. Alright. So when Yahawashi makes his return, alright, there's not gonna be nothing pretty for the 2/3 Esau and the other nations, man. Alright. He's coming to rule, man. Alright. Establish the kingdom of heaven, man. Alright. His eyes were as a flame of fire, and on his head were many crowns. Because what? Alright, just like it said in Revelation 6:2, he's coming to conquer. Alright. That's what he's coming to do. Alright. He's not coming to sit down and have a peace treaty. Alright. He's coming to take Esau's kingdom, Moab's kingdom, Ham's kingdom, alright, all those kingdoms, alright, Elam, alright, it's like Ishmael, alright, the so-called Persians, alright, he's coming to take all the kingdoms, like it, alright, and it reads, and he was clothed with a vesture dipped in blood. Oh, Slaki. And he had a name written that no man knew but he himself. He was clothed with a vesture dipped in blood. And his name is called the Word. Slaki, brothers. Alright, Slaki, brothers. For the disturbance. And I'm going to go back to Revelation 19 and verse 13. And he was clothed with a vesture dipped in blood, and his name is called the Word of Yahawashi, and the armies which were in heaven follow him upon white horses. So that's the invasion, all right, that Esau is afraid of, all right. Clothed in fine linen, white and clean, and out of his mouth goeth a sharp sword, that with it he should smite the nations, and he shall rule them with a rod of iron. All right, so hey, there you go. And he shall rule them. All right. Esau is afraid. All right. That Yahawashi is coming back and he's going to rule. All right. That the nation of Israel is going to rule. All right. And he treadeth the winepress of the fierceness in the wrath of Almighty Yahawashi. And that sharp sword are those laser beams. And he hath on his vesture and on his thigh a name written, King of Kings and Lord of Lords. So there you go, man. All right. Then I'm gonna grab Isaiah 63. All right, this is gonna be my last script right here, brothers. All right, this is Isaiah 63 and 1. Who is that coming from Edom with dyed garments from Basra? All right, and that's Edom is Babylon the Great, aka America. All right, Basra is Babylon the Great, aka America. All right, this is that is glorious in his apparel, just like it says in Revelation 19, fine linen. All right, traveling in the greatness of his strength, that speak in righteousness mighty to save. All right, Isaiah 66 and 14. All right, all right. It's like the Lord. It's like I'm gonna grab it real quick, just that verse, just for edification's sake. So like, all right, it's Isaiah 66 and 14. When ye see this, your heart shall rejoice. Your bones shall flourish like an herb, and the hand of the Lord shall be known towards his servants. All right, mighty to save. All right, so he's only coming to save the elect of Israel. All right, the 2/3 are going to be destroyed, and his indignation towards his enemies. Who are his enemies? The 2/3, the heathen nations, and Esau. All right, so the 2/3 are not trying to get it right. All right, all right, back in Isaiah 66 and 1. All right, it's like it. It's like it 63. All right. Wherefore art thou red in thy apparel, and thy garments like him that treadeth in the wine fat? All right, because that's symbolic for the killing. All right, the slaughtering that yahawashi is going to be doing with those laser beams. All right. I have trodden the winepress alone, and of the people there was none with me, for I will tread them in my anger, and trample them in my fury, and their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garments, and I will stain all my remnant. All right, so this is what Esau's afraid of, man. All right, Yahweh shall come back and conquering. All right, the nation of Israel conquering. All right, for the day of vengeance is in my heart. All right, and the year of my redeem is come. All right, hey, every eye shall see him. All right, like it says in Revelation, the 1st chapter. All right, even them that pierced him, roughly paraphrasing. All right, because he's coming to get revenge, and who pierced him? The Romans. All right, and I looked, and there was none to help. All right, and who gave him up? All right, the Jews. All right, Israel. All right, Israel. All right, so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American people. All right, they gave him up. All right, so the 2/3, all right, gave up Yahawashi. All right, and I looked, and there was none to help, and I wondered that there was none to uphold. Therefore, my own arm brought salvation upon me, and my fury it upheld me. And I tread down the people in my anger, and to make them drunk in my fury, and I will bring down their strength to the earth. All right, and like it says in Revelation 19. All right, on his head were many crowns. All right, so he's destroying all their kingdoms. All right, so hey man, that's what Esau, all right, is losing sleep over. All right, and these devils have seen the angels. All right, they know that angels are in the chariots, man. All right, they know that, man. All right, they just like that video, that old white dude that worked for NASA, man. All right, I forgot his name. But, all right, he was terrified. All right, when he was speaking about the angels getting off the chariots. All right, he was terrified, man. All right, so hey, man, this what Esau is afraid of. All right, this is going to happen, and he is coming to conquer and to take. All right, and he's going to rule. All right, starting with Yahweh, the Father Yahweh, yahawashi, on down. All right, so hey, I hope you brothers were edified. We give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bashim Yahawashi, that belongs to the elders, great millstone, that rule well. They've been pushing this word for years. And third to Akim out there from the four corners of the globe. Say shalom. Peace and blessings. It's safe to you, brothers. Let's keep pushing this word.